Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kim and this is our Vita Tribe, and if you're new here, every week on this channel we try to bring you different experiences and adventures we get to have as a full-time RVing family. And unless you've been living under a rock lately, you may have noticed that the RV life is becoming very popular. People from all walks of life are moving into RVs full-time, and it doesn't matter what their reason is, one thing remains the same. This lifestyle provides opportunities to do things that you may not necessarily get to do in a more traditional home setting. Which leads me into this week's video. I got to do something really fun and exciting. I got to sit down via Zoom meeting and interview Bradley Bozeman, offensive lineman for the Baltimore Ravens, and his wife Nikki, who also played basketball for Alabama. You should look her up too. And interview them about their life and their experience as full-time RVers while he was playing in the NFL for the Baltimore Ravens. It was a really neat interview. It was exciting to hear their perspective on living as full-time RVers, and I'm excited to share this interview with you. Here it is. So we started a YouTube channel about a month ago, and it's all about RV life and like unique experiences. And when we started it, some of our friends told us about you staying out here. And they're like, you should really reach out. They're great people. And they told us a little about your foundation. And we just wanted to maybe do a quick interview with you. And we really appreciate you sharing your time with us to do this. So,
of course. Sure.
So, you want to go ahead and get rolling?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So what originally drew y'all to RV life? Like, what inspired you to go full time?
Well, it was his idea to start with. And my extent of camping growing up was like going to a cabin in the mountains. So yeah. It was not like camping. And so we probably went like one or two times. So at the beginning I was like, I'm not sure if that's like a great idea to live full time in an RV. And then he's like, well, let's just go look at them. And I'm like, okay, fine. So we went and looked, and it's like nicer than most houses. So and it was like, the nice floors, the countertops were so nice. So we started and we bought our camper in January?
In December of 2018.
December of 2018. So we lived in it for a year. We were planning on living in it for like 3 years, and then we just had a house that kind of fell in our lap, so we couldn't pass it up. But yeah, so we lived in it for a year, and it was great. It kind of wasn't like our plan, but we saved a lot of money because rent is very expensive, especially to live in something that, that's comfortable.
Right.
And we thought you could pick up your house and kind of really take it anywhere.
Right. That's a definitely cool way to go. I guess you already answered, you did it for a year. Do you have any like must-have recommendations for people living in an RV? Like an item, like a must-have item.
Oh, an item? Oh man. We had since we were full-time in it, we had a convection oven, and I loved to cook, and so it was just like a Breville oven that you could fit like up to an 18-pound chicken in it, or turkey.
Right.
So you know how it is cooking in the ovens in the RVs. It's kind of hard. But with that, cooking in a regular oven for us, it just made things a lot easier. From that aspect, anyways.
I would say, what would I say? Something that is a must-have. So we had a like outdoor retractable, like a outdoor room, and it like attached to the awning. And so it was like an awning room, but it was so nice in the summer times because you could keep the door open. You could zip down the sides to make it like a screened-in porch almost.
Right.
And it like doubled the living space in our camper.
Well, that's very cool. We actually don't have that. That's pretty nifty.
It's very life-changing because like the door is in the awning, it's in the room. So like the dog run in and out. Like when we had people over, it was like something you could go inside, outside. So it was very, very life-changing.
So in the camper, did you have like a specific place for the dogs, or did they just hang out wherever they wanted?
So we did. So we had the camper with the additional like study or bedroom or whatever you wanted to make it.
Right. Okay.
We took the couch out, and I built some shelving in there, and their beds were in there, and all their stuff, and that's where they slept.
It was the dog room.
So it was the dog room.
Nice.
So that was where they stayed for the most part. And when we were there, they kind of roamed wherever. So
given the public nature of your job, did y'all ever have any issues with privacy or people bothering you?
I think that was kind of the other. So I was worried about the safety of like the campgrounds and stuff that we were living in.
Right.
So I was kind of worried, like, he's going to be gone all the time. Is it going to be safe? And so after we went, we stayed in Ramblin' Pines. And so you guys do. And, but it was super safe. And I felt like more people were like looking after you than they were like bothering you, you know? So
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
That would cook for us all the time. And there was just so many people that, I mean, you become friends with people. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt like we were more like in a neighborhood.
What exactly made you decide to stop living full time? Just the house?
Yeah, the house. And we weren't even looking for a house. So our friends were like, hey, we have this like really cool looking old house that's next to us, and you guys should come look at it. We're like, yeah, we're not really in like the market for a house, but we'll just go look. And then he ended up looking on Zillow, and there was like the perfect house with like all this land and in the school district we wanted. And it just was like, and the price point we wanted, which was like unheard of. So we just kind of fell in our lap, and we were kind of like, all right, we can't really pass this up for real.
Yeah. So how long have you been in the house now?
We moved in January, so probably 7 months.
7 months. Is there anything you miss about the RV at all?
The campfires at night.
Yeah.
It's like every night you come home and, I'd have a campfire going after he came home from practice or something. And it was just so relaxing. I do like that we have a full-size kitchen because we ate out way too much in our camper. But, but I do miss like the campfires and the outside all the time.
Okay. And so when I was learning a little about you, what I learned about the most and read about was your foundation you started, the Anti-Bullying Foundation. And
yes,
your experience traveling cross country doing that is something I really wanted to touch on and just get your overall view of how that was and experience.
Yeah, you want to go?
So that was another reason that we decided to live full time, because we knew we wanted to go cross country. We wanted to take our foundation cross country, and so that was a big point of us moving into it full time. But we were able to go from starting in Maryland, go down to Georgia, Alabama, New Orleans, to Texas,
pretty much California,
all the way back. And it was just absolutely amazing. I mean, we saw parts of America that we never even knew existed. Just the beautiful drives and the beautiful scenery, and how, I mean, everywhere we went, everyone was so nice. Didn't really matter what part of the country we were in. I don't think we made a single jerk on the entire trip. And it was just absolutely amazing. Just
on the RV side, I think that's a good idea. We should probably, because it was a great route, especially if you're anywhere north. It was a perfect route because I made sure that I found campgrounds that were like 4 to 5 hours apart, so you didn't feel like you were driving all day. There was some spurts that we had to drive, but it was only like 2 spurts. But we found the like perfect campgrounds. All the campgrounds we stayed at were awesome, and they were just in perfect locations, and everyone was nice. And so I need to post our route because it's a perfect cross country route, and you kind of hit like all the major cities that we wanted to see,
especially for the time that we did it. So with our all season, it goes from basically whenever you finish, which is usually like January, up until about this time. So for us, it was perfect timing. So we went south and we're able to kind of hop into the warmer climates the whole month of February. We got into the northern side of it kind of in mid-March.
And if like you were in late summer, you could take the opposite route, and take the northern route in late summer, and then as fall comes in, you could take the southern route. So it just depends, but it's the perfect route for like that cross country trip.
So I know your trip got interrupted because of COVID. You didn't get to finish, right? So do you?
Yeah, we had like a week left.
A week left. Do you plan to do it again?
Not the whole thing. We're probably going to do like a portion of it and kind of visit those schools for like, yeah. But I don't think we'll probably do. We might, when we're older, do that cross country route again.
Right, yeah.
It was like a once in a lifetime, like really fun experience.
That is a great experience. I just loved learning about it, and your message that you were delivering at the schools was amazing. I really enjoyed that, and how you, I guess, incorporated your own experiences as children into the answer. I'm a mother of 4 children, so it's just an important message to get out there.
Right. Yeah, we felt like sharing our story kind of helped the kids kind of share theirs, you know? So we were reach a lot of kids that way, being able to show them, like, you know, professional and collegiate athletes are still going through the same exact thing. So that was kind of our connection, and I think that kind of helps the kids a lot.
Well, I really appreciate it, guys. I mean, I pretty much asked all my questions. Do you have anything you want to share specifically about RV life and your experiences?
Just get into it. You know, that's the thing. I mean, I don't feel like we had a single bad time besides when the furnace went out during, I think it was November in our first really cold spurt. Yeah. Other than that, it was absolutely amazing. But yeah, just if you've never done it, you know, try it out. It's so much fun, and just such a good time to spend time with your family and friends, and just to relax. So.
And we met a lot of people too that are like downsizing into those, you know, RV style living, and they're like, we love it. They go to Florida in the summer, you know, they come back to Maryland or Maine or wherever they're from in the winter, or opposite, Florida in the winter, Maine or Maryland.
The snowbirds.
Yep. And they take up and down the East Coast. So I just think that's really cool. So yeah, I've never talked to anyone that has been living in a campground or has been at the campground that's like, oh, I hate this. Like, I don't like this.
I haven't either.
I'm always like, we love it. We highly recommend it. And we did it for almost a year, and we highly recommend it.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate your time, guys. I'm going to share all your foundation stuff in this video. Is the camper still for sale?
We're in the process of selling it. So it's not fully for sale. It is for sale. You can just go ahead and put it for sale because, like, you know, cash in hand, it's technically not sold.
Right. I hear you. All right. Well, thank you. And I really appreciate your guys' time. I can't thank you enough. I'm excited to share this video, and thank you.
Of course. Yeah. It's good to talk to you.
You too. I really appreciate Bradley and Nikki taking the time out of their busy schedule to do this interview with us. If you're interested at all, their 40-foot Keystone Cougar is for sale. I'm going to link all the description in the box below, and you can contact them directly about it. Can you imagine, like, tailgating in Bradley Bozeman's RV? It'd be a lot of fun. If you want to know more about the Bradley and Nikki Bozeman Foundation, I'll link everything in the box below, and you can check that out. You can make donations on there if you wish. I'd like to thank our friend Mark for encouraging me to reach out for this interview. It would not have happened if he had not encouraged me to just go ahead and reach out to Bradley and Nikki. They were the sweetest couple. I'm really appreciative that they agreed to do this interview with us. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share our videos with your friends to help our channel grow. And stay tuned next week, because I have something really exciting coming up that I have wanted to do since we got to Maryland, and I am really excited to share that with y'all. See you next week.